Let every tongue confess he reigns. Lift up his name in praises forever. Proclaim the glory.
Welcome to Proclaim. I felt it was important on this episode to share my testimony of Jesus Christ because I feel like so many people can relate to it, and perhaps even you can relate to it right now. For me, for many years of my life, I wanted nothing to do with the Lord. And that seems kind of strange because I was born of goodly parents. My parents taught me about Jesus Christ. They raised me in the church. And when I was a young boy, I loved everything about church. From Sunday school to the retreats, I loved it all. But shortly after I was baptized at the age of 8, for some reason my attitude began to change. And the world became more interesting to me. It became more exciting. And I saw that I began to gravitate more towards it and further away from the Lord. And as I did so, even though I didn't really understand what was going on at the time, this void began to form within me. And I didn't know the cause. All I knew was that I hurt. And so because I hurt, I tried to fill that void with more and more activities of the world. And I started to participate and do things that I thought I never would do, that I knew was wrong. My parents had taught me against. And my life felt like quicksand. The more I tried to fill my life with the world, to fill this emptiness in me, the deeper and deeper I sank into that misery, until one day I finally realized that I was lost. Like Apostle Paul and Alma and so many others, what I needed was to be humbled. And I thank God that He humbled me. I had got to almost finish with college. I'd almost graduated. And I was going through a really rough period in my life. And I thought I had hit rock bottom. And one night in particular, when I felt like I was at my absolute lowest, everything changed. In that night, a profound truth and understanding struck me that what I needed, this hole that was in my heart, in my life, the world could never fill. The only thing that could fill it was Jesus. And I'm telling you, my friends, that was a total and complete miracle. Because in that time of my life, I thought I didn't even believe in God or in Jesus. But I met Him that night, and He changed my life. And over the course of the next couple of months, I had my own testimony of the love of God in my life. And it was like waking up for the first time. I was a new person. I was once one way, and now I was completely different. And the only thing that had changed was my faith in Jesus Christ. And instead of that misery, I found joy and I found peace. But I'll have to be honest with you. The Christian life is not an easy one. And it's not for the faint in heart. But this much I do know. I've been in the world. And I've partaken of its ways. I know what it has to offer. And I know it seems exciting. And it seems like freedom. But if you'll really listen, if you'll really see, then you'll find that those things bring misery and they bring bondage. And the Lord is the total opposite. I hope that something I've shared of my own testimony will benefit you in your journey in life. Until next time, I'm Andrew King, your fellow brother and companion.